party enters Schrodinger's cave and meets the man who lives there. They learn of his history and the parallels to the current timeline. With information-filled heads, they hit the hay and then start their long journey back to Betweensboro. Harry meets up with Jack, Diane, and Mister, heads back through the rift, and leads Lotruda feeling alone and abandoned, though not entirely alone. They drown their sorrows in sweets and booze and begin the rough draft to the letter they do not want to write. This letter writing is interrupted by an obnoxious halfling, but perhaps he's a worthy traveling companion. Hi, I'm Chickadee, the game master for the Chickadee&D actual play live stream. Stick around and see the highlights of our most recent session, Session 17. They enter the cave. Freddy the messenger hands the letters to Tartys, and he begins to read them.
Here we are at the mouth of the cave.
It is the mouth of the cave.
Yeah, so you walk into the cave, you bring your horses in behind, they're bringing their heads down, and it opens up into a larger cavern. It's pretty empty. It has a fireplace in the center of it, and some rugs and stuff to sit on, but mostly it's empty. There's nobody in here right now. But Freddy will call out to Tartys, and he will just show up. He's just suddenly in the center of the room next to Freddy.
Hello.
And he'll just look at you, not respond to you. So you know what you're seeing. You're seeing a very, very old elf. He has long gray hair with a lot of texture, which is kind of weird for an elf, kind of leaning into that age. He also weirdly has a little bit of scruff. Again, leaning into he's not that super youthful elf that stays super youthful for a really long time. He is old as fuck. He's wearing a super plain tunic with some furs wrapped around him. He has piercing blue eyes. Harry is not impressed with being ignored, but Lotruda actually stands back while Harry gets himself into trouble.
I'm gonna lean into Lotruda and go, is that the fish person?
I believe this is Tartys, yes.
Is he hiding the gills or
he's not responding to me.
Maybe we should,
so he's standing there. He's going through the stack of mail he's been handed.
Maybe he needs water. Do you have a water bottle? I'm screw my water skin. I'm just gonna splash a little water on him.
Lotruda's gonna just stand back and allow this. Just stood there, waiting for
Harry,
chaos to ensue.
I require you to do a wisdom saving throw.
I got an 8.
So just as the water skins, just as you're lifting the water skin to above his head, he quickly reaches into a pocket, pulls out a little piece of metal, and you can no longer move. And other than a little bit of muttering, as he does that, he still does not respond to either one of you. He's just gonna keep going through his mail. Tartys has had enough of their shit and is clearly worried about a letter he found. He disappears through the crack in the back of the cave. They try to follow him. If you're watching him as he goes through his mail, he gets to a specific letter, and you can see his face change. Not a lot. He's not particularly expressive. Or I guess he's opened that letter, and he goes, fuck. You do notice that this letter looks different from a lot of them. A lot of them have the same color of envelope, and those ones he's kind of just passing by. This one, because it was a different color, maybe he opened it to see what was inside, and he does not like what's inside. You can both do an insight.
14.
17.
Yeah, so you both kind of get a feeling of panic from him, and he turns and walks away into like a not really a tunnel, but a small opening that you didn't really notice before.
A crack
in the wall, and he's just gone now.
I'm kind of half tempted to just wait to see how long it takes for him to address me, but at the same time, I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry, so maybe I'll just clear my throat loudly next time I see him.
Well, yeah,
If he
let's.
comes back
Oh,
up.
we can just go through the crack, can't we? Can we fit through it?
Yeah. I
We're
mean,
both pretty big. Let's just go. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the crack.
Okay, I'll leave the horses here this time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I think so.
Chestnut,
so-
sit.
I assume Harry is going first then, since it was like your idea, and I assume you like said, I'm going through it, and you started walking, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
So your first step into this crack, underneath your foot, you feel something move, and a very audible click happen.
I'll dodge.
What does that look like? Like, what direction are you going? Like, are you going further into the crack? Are you stepping out of the crack?
Oh my god, you
I'll
should death drop like a drag
I'll
queen.
try to do a front roll through the crack. So like I'll hear the click and I'll like try to dive forward and do a somersault forward and die immediately by the reaction that you just made on your face. But that's what I'm doing.
So,
oh no.
first I'd like you to do an acrobatics check.
I got a 7.
So I think what happens is you think you have room to do this front roll, but as you go, your shoulders get stuck in the like between the walls, and just in front of your face, like you can feel the heat and the wind off of it is like just like a flame shoots across in front of you. And I'm going to give you 1d4. You can roll it just for fun of
Sure.
damage from like the extreme heat right in front of your face.
So it'll look like my nose got sunburnt when I turn around again, probably.
Hey, Rudolph, are you sure you want to take lead? Well, Fox has dark vision, so I was going to hold a torch for me.
Okay.
And Fox can just have a little sniffy poo.
Perception. As you're walking, you're behind Fox, and Fox steps down and stops. And you hear a click as he, like, stops.
Can I quickly yank Fox's tail?
You can. I don't know if there's room to, like, do a whole lot, but as you, like, pull Fox back, and his foot releases, the flames are, like, in front of where that was. Tartys reemerges and addresses Lotruda as they didn't throw water at him and worries Harry is another person. As you look forward, you do see light coming from the other side now, and then you can't see the light anymore, as if somebody has stepped in front of it.
Hello?
And you hear nothing,
hi?
but you start to hear, like, someone scuffling, like, toward you. And Tartys steps into your torchlight, and he just goes like this.
Okay, reverse. How are you reverse?
Okay, all right, God,
backwards.
okay. Walk backwards. Okay, I'm gonna try my best not to trigger the trap again while walking backwards through the corridor.
You know where the triggers are, so you can easily avoid them.
I'm all right. I mean, if you say so.
So you make it back out into the large opening, and Tartys turns to Lotruda and says, "Who are you?"
My name is Lotruda Luson. We are here to ask for advice from you regarding a series of rifts that have opened between realities. You wrote some fictional works regarding the subject. I don't think they were as fictional as they have come across. Yes, help, please, thank you.
And then he is going to turn to Harry, and he's going to say, "Are you Simlanther?"
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's a slow turn to Harry.
You are the biggest idiot I have ever heard of.
This is not Simlantha.
You got confused about who you... I knew I shouldn't have talked to you.
Nice try. I know your tricks now. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I hope that we can go forward and have a
to stop
good
talking.
relationship. I'll stop
I have
talking.
more than one trick. All right. I need to know more about how bad things have gotten.
I could brew us a pot of tea and we can sit and talk. I think there's quite a bit of a story to it.
Sure, let's
a good idea.
let's do that. And he will snap his fingers and the fire in the center will light. They realize they must all work together now. They sit to have tea and discuss the matter at hand.
Yeah.
So the aroma of the Don't Be a Bitch tea starts to fill the cavern. It is very bright and citrusy, a little sweet, with just the lightest hint of floral underneath.
So, originally, we were hired to escort a lady to Sil Tareth. When we arrived at Sil Tareth, there were rumors of missing persons in the woodland around the Dreamweavers area, where the Guardians inhabit. The missing persons cases, we were investigating some, as some reappearances that happened in different places. So there was sort of a mystery going on. As we arrived, there was a tear in the woodland with a sort of ringed scorch marks, 3 lines surrounding. It was a smaller sort of thing, but we could almost see through it. So it seemed to be painful to touch, so we tried to blast it with ranged magic, which was probably mistake number 1, as the portal grew. But because it grew, we managed to go through it. We entered the Fae, where we discussed the situation with the locals. A couple of goblins led us to another one, where we managed to get back home to where we are now. Harry himself is from another plane called Chicago.
Boston. No, Chicago. Yes, sorry, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
It's been so long. I can barely remember.
You can't remember his homeland, it has been weeks.
Like a year. That's also checks out.
But the problem is there have been ghosts coming from the plane of the dead. There have been other humans from the same place that Harry is from.
Yeah.
There has also been what else have we come across? There was a troll, and
that might have just been from here, though.
Strange mushroom-headed people.
So, have you seen anything from like celestials or demons?
I
don't think so.
think the closest is the Dreamweaver we have spoken to.
Well, it is good to know that you haven't seen devils or angels yet. The ghost does worry me that there are some rifts that are opening up enough that they have made it to new planes. We're definitely not in a good spot, but we've been in worse. I do know how to fix it, but it does mean that we have to find all of the rifts and close them. But as we begin to close rifts, some of them will start to close themselves in other places.
It's sort of like stitching a tear in fabric, you know? Is it like that?
I wish it were that easy. It requires a couple of different spells but I know who's done it. If you don't already know, it would be good to find him and make sure he stops if he hasn't already realized he's made a giant mistake.
We do have there is sort of a bolo out on Simlanta, but we've never come across them.
Okay. I actually will maybe be able to figure this out. I received a letter from him from a while ago, asking for my help, but he didn't really mention at what point he was asking for help, like if he was trying to get to these other places or if he realized he had made the mistake already. But he basically did the same thing that I did as a young lad. You mentioned the Dreamweaver before.
Yes.
She was a great help in protecting people before. I don't know if you know how the Dreamweaver came to be the Dreamweaver, but it may have been a couple 100 years ago. around the same time that
Well,
I
isn't
was.
that a very big coincidence?
Yeah. But
So
we've caught it earlier this time because there
Oh,
are no demons coming through the rifts that we know
or
of.
angels.
Or
I
angels.
don't know which is more fearsome, to be honest.
I think we should work on making sure that we find all of them, so that requires contacting as many places in the world as we can.
Okay.
And then we'll have to start teaching people how to zip them up, I guess. You should probably learn, if you are able. And because what
I
one person cannot do this. One group cannot do this. It needs to be a group effort. So you can't learn the spells yet, but what I can do is provide you with scrolls and books to study, so that you can get there faster. Perhaps even learn these spells before you would normally be able to. I will give multiple copies so that you can hand them out to other adventuring parties that you think will be able to help in the matter. I'm not sure what else I can do to help except help teach people and maybe close a couple myself. I'm sure you've noticed that I am not young and spry anymore. I don't travel well, but I can travel by other means.
mean, you can teleport, right?
Yes. It does take a toll on my body to do so, but I can do it.
Oh. Well, I mean, don't push yourself too much because we need your information more than your body. That sounded. I'm sorry.
No,
But
I
you know what I mean.
understand what you're saying. It might be better if I move somewhere else for now, as much as I don't really want to. I think that might be
You
the
mean
most helpful thing for me to do.
living in a cave would be impractical? Who knew?
Well, it serves its purpose of being left alone.
Oh no. I just had an idea and I hate it. Home. My father is a lord of a port town.
Mm-hmm.
It is likely that he would be able to get information quite fast through his trade routes.
Oh, so we gotta go talk to Daddy.
No, I will send a letter to my older
I think
brother.
this really
and-
feels like a thing we should do in person.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It is getting dark. I don't think that you should travel tonight. And I need to get some stuff in order for myself before I leave. If you have any more questions, we can sit up and talk, as long as you want. I don't really need to sleep a whole lot. But you're welcome to stay. I can keep the cavern warm for you overnight. With their heads filled with info, the party lays down to rest.
I will I think I'll get some rest. I think. The Freddy, are you still here? Hey Freddy, how good are you at spooning?
Um, um, I think I'm okay. Can you be bad at
Which spoon do you want to be?
I dibs the middle. It's not a spoon, it's a sandwich, that's 3.
It's true.
And I am the caramel filling.
do you have a preference, Harry?
No, I'm good.
I'd like to be the little spoon, please.
Cute. All right.
Next morning, they are off early to travel
And,
back toward Betweensboro.
Yeah, you can wake up the next morning. When you wake up, Tartys has already started breakfast, which is weird for Lotruda, I'm sure.
Yeah, Latruda's like already awake, but Latruda's also in the middle of a sandwich. So it's like, you know what? Latruda's gonna lie in today.
Breakfast is ready. You guys can get up whenever. Tartys eats and kind of like continues going about whatever he needs to do to get ready, so he's not really in this room a whole lot. He's through the crack. What's the plan for the day?
The plan for the day is to eat breakfast, get supplies from Tartarus, head on back to the town, cry.
Yeah.
Oh, from both sides. That is a point, actually. Would it be just as effective to close it from the opposite side? Say the people from the Fae, who are also having the same issue. If they closed it from their side, would it work just the same as if we closed it from our side?
You can close it from any plane. So
Okay.
if for
okay.
instance you were to go like to Chicago, you could close them from there as well. Okay, we're gonna if there's nothing else in the cave, it's time for travel, and I can no longer write in my notebook.
Okay. Oh, he just like pulled up there and just sat down, eh?
Yep. Okay, travel. Who wants to do their skill check first?
I will go first.
All right.
I will lead us down the steep mountainside, using my survival to navigate us, because there's been rain and such, so some of it will be slippy. So I will keep us guided on the unslippy. 9.
Ooh.
9 for going down a steep, slippy cliff.
So as you're trying to go down this steep, slippy mountainside, you misjudge the ground below, and your horse slips and twists its ankle.
No.
So cannot walk with anyone on top of it, and is limping while walking.
Okay, I'm gonna splint and
Zebra, don't look.
do a cure wounds on Chestnut.
Okay.
Next skill check. Sorry.
It's me. All right. Well, we just went down a mountain,
Yep.
so I will use investigation to figure out where we go next. There's a mountain there. Before us is not a mountain. Wow. We're at 7.
7 total.
Ooh.
Yep.
Plus.
Oh, sorry. No,
Iggy.
2. I got 2 plus
you
5.
You can keep your butt there. I just
okay.
need that.
Okay.
So you chose. You chose the direction that you thought you were meant to go. And after a while's travel, you realize that like both of you realize that you're not recognizing this trail, and you feel like you've gone off trail. Still on a road, but not the road that you came here on.
Well, I feel like I've made a mistake.
I mean, we're heading the right compass direction, I think. Is it like?
Are we?
Did we
I didn't
go...
look. I didn't look at the compass. I just was like, let's
Hold
go.
on.
This way.
Where's the sun?
So,
I'm going to use insight and try and figure out where I think Harry might have fucked up. It's like, okay, so he rebuckled his shoe back there, but then he tripped and he would have gotten turned around. 21.
Thinking back to all of the times that Harry got distracted while leading you, you think that you're generally going the right direction, but that you have split off toward the south. So it might add like a little bit of time to your journey, but you're definitely like heading to the right place. Red, your turn.
okay. I'm going to use Arcana to ask the magic spirits which way to go. 20.
So during one of your short rests, you stop and you reach out with your magi senses and ask the fey spirits around you, any one that you can get in contact with, and then as you begin your journey again, you see like little sparkles ahead of you that you feel like you should follow.
Ooh.
Oh, watch out the sparkles. We shouldn't go that way.
I mean, you can choose to follow them or not.
Oh, follow the sparkles. Follow the sparkles.
Follow the sparkles.
So, Harry got us the sparkly way, and the Fey spirits left a little sparkly trail, with Fox being a Fey.
Mm-hmm.
Lotruda's like, ooh, Fox probably got a better, stronger connection, better, harder, faster, stronger towards this sparkly path. Maybe Fox can continue to follow it, even though we can't see it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, hey, Fox, lead the way, boy. Yeah, animal handling makes sense, right?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So 18.
Fox heads off very confidently down the road. You guys can follow. And you find yourself in Betweensborough.
Despite being committed to helping close the rifts, Harry wants to try to help from the other side. He misses home and also promised Jack and Diane he'd get them home safely.
Oof.
So what you doing? Are you gonna head straight to the rift to like kick Harry through, or so you know that there's only one place to stay in Betweensborough. So I assume you would go there looking for Jack and Diane. So
and was there another one?
Mister the kitty.
Ah, the cat. Is it actually Harry's cat?
I don't know. Is it? But yeah, so you make it to the inn. Bartholomew's there behind the counter, looking much more rested than the last time you saw him. So what brings you back?
The rift that we are building the wall against, that is Harry's homeland. I think you are going to help your friends get through, weren't you?
Yeah, that's the plan. I gotta find
you
Jack
must
and
mean
Diane.
Jack and Diane, yeah.
Yep.
They're actually staying here. I think they went out for the day. I do think that they said they were going to the bakery though, so they're not like super far away.
Yeah, let's go.
I
to the
also
little
wanted to go
bakery.
to the bakery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can go to the bakery.
Oh, such a
It's-
shame. We'll go have to get some baked goods. Oh no.
Darn.
Lotruda's least
What a
favorite thing.
tragedy.
The only thing that's been keeping me going.
So as you walk up to the bakery, you can see in through the window Jack and Diane sitting down. It looks like they're eating some baked goods with a cup of tea.
Hey there, Jack and Diane. It's time to go. We're going home to Chicagoland.
So home sounds good. How do we
let's do
go
it.
home?
We're gonna go through the portal, and hopefully it's close enough. We'll figure out. We can see power lines, so we know like it's near like a road or something. So we might have to do some like adapting. We might want to bring some food with us, but we should be able to figure it out once we're through there.
Well, so is Lotruda gonna go to the rift to like see them off, or is Harry kind of just
Lotruda will go to the
Leaving.
rift, not to see them off, but to make sure they get there safely.
okay?
Because there are baddies.
Yeah.
Lotruda will make a point of saying that it's not to say goodbye, it's to make sure they're safe.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I wouldn't want to say. I don't. It's not goodbye because we'll probably see each other again, right?
And
sound.
then you can say your see you laters.
I'll go to shake your hand with my right hand and be like, "It's been good, Lotruda. I sincerely hope we see each other again."
I grab the forearm firmly and pull you in and give you a pat on the back
Aw.
with a big, heavy brass stump.
Ugh. All right.
It was a pleasure walking, working, and waking with you.
I'll step through first.
All right. So
Why don't you
Harry's
use the cat first? No? Okay.
That didn't work as well as I
That's the
wanted
most
it to.
80s thing I've ever seen.
I had the green light, right? So I was like, I want to try it. Let's see if it works.
So Harry steps through, followed by Jack, Diane, and Mr. takes his slow, sweet time sauntering through.
Nice.
Harry's
That's
gone.
good.
With Harry gone, Lotruda is left alone. Well, not quite alone, but without human companionship. They drown their sorrows in more ways than one and begin the daunting writing tasks set ahead of
breaking.
them.
So what does Lotruda do now that Harry is through?
Lotruda is going to walk back to Betweensboro.
Okay.
And go to the tavern.
Okay.
Oh no, the bakery. And have a cream tea for two, all to themselves.
Okay.
And
Are
it's
you-
not going to be pretty.
You've been abandoned once again. Your party has dwindled from 3 to 2 to 1.
I'm
Food.
never lonely because I have my fox.
You do have Fox. Yeah, so you are sitting by your lonesome. Kind of by your lonesome. Fox is there.
Fox is on the chair across the table from me.
I love it.
Like,
And like you're getting like a couple of weird looks, but nobody's like stopping you.
I'm gonna finish
Okay,
my cream tea, and then I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
you
gonna
type
have
in.
myself a knife. A knife? What? A nice knife. Just a little brewski, little beer. Fox is gonna sit in a little booth across from me. And we're just gonna look, and Lotruda's gonna be sort of like leaning back, kind of thinking, what the fuck do they do now? Because there is a lot going on. There's portals, there's family, there's war, and then another drink.
Are you going to write your letter to your father during this time, or to your brother rather during this time?
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be like a rough draft with like charcoal and parchment, just like while the drink is very, very messy because they were left-handed.
Okay, yeah.
New halfling is in town and he is letting everyone know that he's
Okay.
there.
So, you're sitting in the tavern, drinking, and
Yep.
someone new walks into the tavern.
But I'm like chirping like a fox to Fox, and then when the door opens, we both suddenly stop and look at the same time.
And you see a halfling walk in. If Red would like to, tell us about what his new character looks like.
He is small, roguish little fella. Has a little red beard, little hair. Like he's like me. Looks like me, but like tiny.
Mm.
And he walks in. He's got like nicer clothes, probably on the like doesn't look like super fancy, just like better off. Like he looks like regular like townsman clothes, but they look like cleaner. Like he doesn't actually like do like hard labor at all. And he comes in and walks right up to the bar and sits down and goes, "Hey, can I have a beer? Nice to meet you. My name is Hordak Kettle Whistle. I'm new in town."
Poor Dak Kettle Whistle.
That's my name, stranger. Don't wear it out.
Oh, sorry, I said that out loud. That is a peculiar name. Sorry, yeah. I'm not from around here. Is that a common name around these parts?
Oh, well, it's not super common, but the kettle whistle family's got a long lineage. Or do you mean
Kettlewhistle.
Hordak? Because
Oh no, Hodak's.
I don't know.
That sounds quite a orcish name, if I've heard one.
I think it might have its roots in Orcish, Orcish.
Oh, dwarvish maybe.
For sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what my mom was thinking when she named me that, but it's been my name. Hordy. Some of my friends call me Hordy. Don't really like that, but they do. But can't really. I'm a little fella. Can't really do much about it. You know, much like the king hasn't done anything about these rifts. These rifts that are open everywhere. Haven't heard boo from him about this.
Lotruda is intrigued, and the two begin a conversation.
It's just straight to the point, yeah? Okay. Cool. Yeah, so-
We promise it's in character.
I'm actually pretty much trying to sort it. I have a lot of information about it. The wizards, the university, it's all getting pushed forward. Fuck all to do with the king. I mean, I've done most of it.
Well, I know fuck all to do with the...
I'm Lotruda, by the way. Thank you for asking. Lotruda Luson.
Nice to meet you, Lotruda. It's a good, strong name. I believe you're a war hero, aren't you?
I mean, I wouldn't say something so outrageous like war hero.
Well, I mean, other people have said hero, so...
I'm the last surviving of my company.
Yeah.
I don't know how that makes me a hero. It makes me lucky, I guess.
Well, I can see the survivorship bias, but I don't know. Other people have said hero.
Who? Who knows I'm here? I'm gonna go over and sit at the bar beside Hordak. And you're gonna see a flash of a pretty knife just resting under my right hand as I lean it on the bar. Are you sure you wouldn't like to tell me who knows I'm here? Because I kind of vagabond does not really like my name being spread around.
I'm gonna let you know right now, I've been intimidated by stronger and more dangerous people than you, so you can just put that toy away.
Yeah, fair. But seriously though, it is a lot of trouble if a lot of people find out where I am.
That's fair, I'll keep my voice down. Okay,
The
that's good.
Queensborough, we did have a portal. It's been walled off at the moment. But there is actually a way to close them that I have learned.
Oh, wow.
You know what? It's all written down here. Here you go. Why don't you peruse this for a minute? I'll grab
thank
us
you.
both. Would you like a drink of something?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I can use a second drink.
I could use a fifth.
Yeah, this isn't a... Like, I'm not a magic user myself, but this is very interesting. Probably good information to have. If you need help, I'm very diplomatic individual. I'm very good at talking to people. I come from a noble background. I believe you do as well, though, don't you?
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, you have your father, and he's a lord.
He is.
The character would know all of this.
Yes, the character does know this.
The character would be talking confidently about your background.
Yes, I do have the Luson family name, but I wouldn't say I myself am a noble.
Yeah, that's fair. Depending on the day, I don't call myself a noble either.
Oh, but you do sometimes?
Yeah, like now, when I just told you I was.
Yes. I'm finding it very hard to read you. You're very confident. I'm just trying to figure out why. Are you some sort of like a thief? Are you
No,
good-
God, no. No, 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 no.
Oh, sorry. Are you some sort of uh, a procurer of hard to get goods?
No.
Ah, okay. You don't are you good with a blade?
No. I'm not bad. I'm like okay with the blade. I use my bow more like when I have to, but I try to avoid violence.
How? And you've traveled on your own for so long. Like, are
Yeah.
you on your own?
Yep. Yeah.
Say a group of people came in here and they wanted to, beat your ass. I believe it is what Harry said. Beat
Yeah.
beat your ass.
Yeah.
How would you retaliate to the ass beating?
I'd probably tell them not to.
What if they didn't listen?
They usually listen.
But I'm trying to dance around the how the fuck have you survived for so long?
Just a likable fella, I guess.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Most people don't wanna hurt me. So
Oh, that's good. That's good.
sometimes they hurt other people for me.
That's less good and more troubling. So is there a way with words you say you have then?
Yeah, that's how I'd say it. We got a way with words. And
How
I
about
use those words to achieve what I want.
you?
No, I,
Well,
I talk to people, I know things, and I drink.
but what would you bring to the table to help close the portals then?
Oh, I'd help facilitate people. Like I'm good at organizing people. I'm good at inciting action.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. That would actually be useful.
I said that. Did I say that at the beginning of this conversation?
You did say that, but I said it would actually be useful.
Yeah, okay,
Surprise.
alright, cool. I was like, I'm pretty
After
sure I
sussing
led with
Hordak out, Lotruda makes their move.
I mean, would you like to go to Battlesbury? Oh, you are going to Battlesbury, aren't you? Is that what you said?
That was the
Because
plan.
that's
Yeah.
also where I'm heading.
Oh, perfect. What a
And
coincidence.
it would be great to have someone along on the road to convince the wolves not to eat me.
For sure. I'm less good at convincing wolves. I don't speak their language. That's when the bow usually comes out, or I just try to hide.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
When are you planning on heading out?
Oh, probably in the morning.
Would you like to travel together?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm for sure. I could use some company on the road. I think my work in this town is done. So
What work did you have?
well, let's see. I'm gonna turn to just like some random guy in the tavern. Hey, how do you feel about the king? Can I do like a persuasion or something to make him hate the king, like earlier in the day kind of thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
do
right,
do
it's what I
do a
mean.
retroactive
Yeah.
retroactive persuasion. Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
It could be so funny if you loved.
I got 29.
So the guy will turn to you like, definitely not a fan.
Yeah,
Oh,
ready to go.
oh, so you're like sowing seeds of like anti-monarchy. That's what you're doing.
Well, I'm pointing out some simple truths, my friend.
This is going to be a very interesting trip. I'm kind of looking
I
forward to
hope
it.
so.
I've been alone for so long. It's been hours.
Didn't Harry just leave like a few hours? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They head to bed with the intention of
that
heading
Ed-
to Sil Tareth to speak further with Luna.
I'm feeling pretty warm right now.
Well, the beer will do that here.
You say you're leaving in the morning?
That's the plan.
Know where you're staying tonight?
Yeah, he's got a room upstairs.
How big's the bed?
It's one person.
What about 1.5?
I don't like to let
Link.
people. I've got some boundaries.
All right, so the night goes on. Lotruda continues to drink. Does Hordak also drink a lot, or do you
not
kinda...
nearly as much. No, definitely
Okay.
keeps his wits about him.
So eventually, you both go to your separate rooms. Despite Lotruda trying a
Lotruda
few
did
times, I'm
not
sure.
rent a room. Lotruda just passed it out on one of the booths.
Okay. I think Bart will wake you up and just offer you a room.
I can spend the night with you if you want, but
I think Bart's gonna pick you up, take you to a room,
Yes, he
put
will.
you in bed, tuck you in, and leave.
Holy shit, you're a strong man, Bart.
And then the next morning you can wake up.
And that is where our session ends. Thank you so much for watching the highlight of session 7. You can watch the full VOD up in 3 parts, each about an hour long on this channel here, or if you just want to see the next session, you can catch it live August 5th at 9:30 a.m. EST, or it will also show up on the channel as well as following a highlight if you prefer that format. I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast. Catch you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for checking out Chica D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment. You know the drill. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.
Okay, well, we have an absolute dick ton more information now that
Yeah.
we'll go and tell in person. And this time, Harry won't be there to throw a fireball at Taruna.
Well, you said you were gonna go to Battersbury, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but wasn't Battersbury past Sil Tareth?
No, you're in between Sil Tareth and Battersbury. You're in
We're in
Betweensboro.
Betweensboro. Oh, I meant, yeah, I got confused because Battersbury. So we were in the cave.
Yeah.
And then we're on our way to Battersbury. No, we were in
You
Betweensboro.
passed
We're in
Battersbury.
Betweensboro now.
Yeah.
Past Battersbury. Oh, then we're going to Sil Tareth. I just got confused in the order of the towns.
Yeah.
So
Is
Sil
that
Tareth
fine
to
with
Battersbury
Hordak?
we're heading to.
Yep.
Running around going to Sil Tareth instead of Battersbury?
Yeah, for sure.